Hi everyone. Well, for the time being, Kari decided to come sit by me, but he's in a playful mood, so he might just jump and run. So I am going to read and continue the saga of the changes to the road, Gardner Road, when we lived out there in September 1986, before Blacktop. Blacktop will come to our country road next year. Temporarily, we have been sent back in time to a simpler time when dirt was all a traveler could expect. Living on the banks of a dirt road wasn't too bad for the first week and a half of construction. The weather was dry, so we were able to bump through the ruts and over the mounds of earth as the new road bed took shape. It was slow going, but one way or another we could drive out to civilization. Sometimes a car had to wait for massive earth movers to clear a path, but the road always opened and we could creep toward the highway, taking only a quarter-acre of Wisconsin dust with us. Our good fortune with the dirt road ended yesterday. That's when it started to rain. 2 inches came during the night, making car travel impossible. We were stranded, as were our neighbors. A winter blizzard couldn't have done the job better. The difference was it wasn't freezing outside and the rest of Wisconsin wasn't snowbound. A winter storm usually doesn't catch my pantry unprepared, as the sea of mud had. Our cupboard could have been old Mother Hubbard's. I watched as our family ate the last of our supplies for breakfast and worried. The neighborhood was filled with children. Would these 10 kids have to walk through the mire to get to school? Could they travel the half mile to the highway without 1 or 2 falling in the sticky brown mess? Or would they all stay home and have a mud holiday? It was sure none of our vehicles could make it down the road. A neighbor had a solution. He brought out his pickup, and Buddy had the 10 pile in the back. I was relieved. At least 3 of our house wreckers were on their way to school, but after sliding 300 feet down the road, the pickup stopped, spinning in a pool of mud. Modern transportation failed. We would have been better off with a horse and wagon. A farm tractor was hooked to the front of the pickup, and the 10 were on their way again. The simple chore of going to school had become an adventure. The kids whooped and yelled from the back of the truck as they were pulled forward. That was one time every single child enjoyed their ride to school. I can just imagine the tales told during recess. Our little community will rejoin the rest of the world soon. Breaker gravel is being dumped this very minute. We only tasted the life our grandparents had as they lived on the banks of the dirt road 70 years ago. And I'll tell you, this little taste was enough for me. I had more than my fill of dirt roads for now. Oh yes, I remember that. Buddy Wojciehowski was the one who rescued the kids and got them to school on that adventuresome day. And I'm sure all those children still remember as adults that ride that they had. Well, until next time, that's it from Sunnybook Farm, from me and Kari.